Hey everyone from the Voando Conmigo channel, Romulo speaking. I'm here in Escarpas do Lago already. Did you see those images of LBH? I took off from there to here. It took me 1 hour and 5 minutes to land here in Escarpas do Lago. And you guys are going to take off from here back with me to Belo Horizonte. I didn't film the trip here because I had passengers. I'm here in this landing area. I'll show you guys. Look at this wonderful place. This one. For me, it's the best house in Escarpas. It's the top place in Escarpas. Look how amazing. What a view. There's the windsock over there. I asked them to set up a landing area here for the helicopter a long time ago. Close that door over there so we can take off. Otherwise, it's going to shake too much. Just so you have an idea of the place, this is my landing area. And over there's another landing area as well. I've already removed some trash here that was inside the helicopter. All the luggage, all the doors are closed. I've already checked. I always take a walk around the helicopter before taking off to make sure the doors are closed. Baggage compartment, check. Everything's all set. Let's go to Piagar. My wife made a banana cake for me. I'm going to eat it now. It's 4:10 in the afternoon. I'm going back to BH and enjoying it. Drink some water and have a snack on board. There's a banana cake inside here. My wife is an expert at making things without sugar. I haven't eaten sugar since August of last year, and sometimes I really feel like eating something sweet. So she made this banana cake that really does the trick. It's delicious. I'll be eating it on this flight. Let's fly. I'm starting up here, folks, starting the engine. Let's go. Battery, anti-collision, horn, avionics off, fuel pump on. I don't need a sand filter, Pito is. Then light test, all the lights, the gong fire test. Okay, throttle closed, hydraulics forward, collective down and locked, rotor forward, brake, rotor forward, TOF forward, seat belts fastened, and let's wake up cavalry. So let's go, guys. Start my takeoff. Open the throttle. The throttle is here. Look, I opened it, put it in flight mode. Wait for the revolutions per minute to reach maximum. All right, revolutions per minute stabilized. I turn on the alarm here. The horn I'll put here. Look, our destination, Sierra, Juliet, Lima, Yankee. For those who've been on the channel for a while, you know what Sierra, Juliet, Lima, and Yankee mean. S is Sierra, J is Juliet, L is Lima, and Yankee is Y. Okay, that's the phonetic alphabet. There's a video on the channel about the phonetic alphabet, alright? So let's go. Coordination. Escapa do Lago, ascendi. Oscar will begin takeoff in the sector. Northeast of Pontes do Sol runway. Is there any aircraft in the sector to coordinate? Well, there's no one around here. Let's start our takeoff. Navigation lights on. Come on, start pulling here. The collective slowly. It's starting to lift off the ground. Look, a little right pedal. It's off the ground. It's hovering. I'm going to go up vertically here so I don't get in anyone's way. Hey there. You pull up and take off. Look, this is the Furnace Lake. For the new subscribers who just joined,
Welcome to the channel Flying With Me. I come to this region a lot. If you've binged my videos, you know you've seen it here. I come to Capitólio a lot. It's a wonderful region. If you get the chance to visit, don't miss that opportunity. Okay, so I've taken off. I'm already heading towards Santo Hilario. That's my destination. It's right here, see? But there's a mountain range here that's a restricted area, and we can't go through that restricted area. So to get through here, we have to take a little detour. It adds about 3 or 4 minutes to the flight time, but rules are rules, so we have to go through here, go through Santo Hilario. I've explained in another video that I prefer to go through Santo Hilario because it's the lowest area. There's also the Pimui side, which is a little higher, but you can go through there too. But I'm used to going through Santo Hilario. And then even when the weather, the cloud layer is lower, right? When the weather isn't like today, all clear, we can still go through Santo Hilario easily. So I always prefer to go that way. Estimated landing in Belo Horizonte, 1 hour and 2 minutes until our destination. Okay, it might vary a little. I believe we'll make it in a bit less. I think we'll land there in 59 minutes. I came with a headwind. What's a headwind? It's the wind holding me back. It's against the wind, and now I'll be going with the wind. The wind will push the helicopter, so we'll fly a little faster than on the way here. And I'm also lighter now, right? I was really heavy. I dropped off passengers and luggage. Now I'm lighter. Let's go. I'll keep it steady. I'm here at 3,500 feet. I like to fly a little higher, so I think I'll go to 5,045. You have to check the heading here, because according to your course, that's your altitude. It's based on your heading. Your magnetic heading determines the altitude you'll maintain, or you can keep 500 feet above ground level right, which is 150 meters above the ground. Or if you're going to fly higher, you have to check which flight level you're going to fly at. I'll explain now. So guys, like I said, my magnetic heading, right? My heading will be 095, so 095. It's understood. I'll see if I can put a little diagram here to explain it to you. For those who have already studied this, you already know how it works. I have to go at an odd level, that is 5,500 feet, 7,500 feet, 9,500 feet. Okay, because those going from here to there are at 3,500, 5,500, 7,500, 9,500 feet. Okay, those coming from there to here have to be at 4,500, 6,500, 8,500. So that's how it works. The air traffic is set here at 1.013 on the setting. This is for those who already understand a bit more. Just to sum it up for those who don't, we have different flight levels, meaning altitudes that we have to maintain to go from Capitólio to Belo Horizonte, and other altitudes to come from Belo Horizonte to Capitólio. Why is that? So that we don't conflict with any other aircraft going in the opposite direction. There will always be a minimum separation of 1,000 feet. Alright, just to explain it really clearly, I hope everyone understood. I just passed over the city of Santo Hilario and I'm heading towards Belo Horizonte. We're going to pass by Formiga. Formiga will be a little to the left. Divinopolis, Cabo do Caiuru, Itaúna, Igarapé, Ibirité, and then we'll reach our destination, okay? I'm here at 4,300 feet. Let's climb a bit, go up to 5,500 feet, which is the level I need to maintain. So let's get this thing to climb. Wonderful, isn't it? The scenery, I don't even need to say anything, right? That's why helicopter pilots are less stressed than airplane pilots. Because look, just look at the view we have almost every day, right? Of course it has its difficulties like every profession does, but this here is a gift from God. Look at this view. Wonderful. The airplane pilot up there, right? It's so high he can't see this here, only when he's about to land. We see it like this all the time. So that's why I love helicopters. Like I said, guys, we're already passing through Formiga, the Formiga unit, Minas Gerais. Itapecerica will be on my right, and here is the city of Formiga. The city is already growing. You see, it has grown a lot. I always say this when I pass by, but it's for new subscribers. From up here, the city is gray. There are a lot. The roofs, most of them are gray. Here in this city of Formiga, it's really funny. It's something unique here. And the other city I saw too, it's also very gray. From above, it's Juiz de Fora. In the last video, if you haven't seen it, go check it out. I'll leave the card here. The flight I took to Itaipava, I flew over Juiz de Fora. I noticed that it's very similar to Formiga from above. Everything is gray. It's rare to see roofs with a different color. And since I'm passing through Formiga, I have to do my coordination, right? I'll make my radio call, state my location, destination, and altitude. For those of you who don't understand, I'll explain. First thing, I'm going to say who I am, which helicopter this is. This one is Papa Romeo, Oscar, India. Oscar, it's the most famous one in Brazil. So I'm going to say who I am, Papa India, Oscar, where I am, which is here in Formiga, what the altitude is, and where I'm going. Simple. Alright, so let's go. Let's wait for him to finish talking. So let's go, let's wait. Papa Romeo, Oscar India. Oscar passed vertical over Formiga, 5,500 feet, flying heading to Igarape. Oscar India, Oscar India. Did you understand? Did you understand what I said? Papa Romeo, Oscar India, Oscar is me. I passed vertically over Formiga, that is, I flew over Formiga at 5,500 feet. What am I heading towards? From Igarape, you could say Itaúna, right? Which is the entrance to the terminal. But Igarape, anyone who knows this region knows where I'm going, okay? So it's important to give this information. Who you are, where you are, and where you're going. That's the basics, okay? Now, this region here has a lot of forest, a lot of land. There are some farms, some houses that are far apart. Then we enter the Belo Horizonte terminal, which is the most populated area, which is Itaúna, Igarape, Ibirite, Sarcilido, the metropolitan region of Belo Horizonte. Let's go. We're here now with 16 minutes of flight. Estimated here, it says we're going to land at 4:58 in the afternoon. There's another helicopter arriving as well. It passed through Lavras. It's heading to Belo Horizonte, which is Sierra Bravo, Bravo Hotel, probably going to LBH and will land with us. We should arrive first, but I'll see if I can film his landing there. Commander Robert. We're already passing here in Divinopolis. I'm passing through the southern sector of Divinopolis. The Divinopolis runway is here. I'll coordinate one more time since there is some airplane traffic here. It's good for us to coordinate. So, let's go. Romeo, Oscar, and Lima, Oscar, passing through the southern sector of Divinopolis, heading to Itaúna at 5,500 feet. So I did my coordination. So there are some aircraft flying here in the sector. They're below me. One just landed and another is taking off from Divinopolis. Here on the right is the Carmo do Cajuru Dam, and up ahead is the city of Carmo do Cajuru, and a little further ahead, Itaúna. For those who are new to the channel, this helicopter here, guys, is not an air taxi, okay? This helicopter is private and it's not mine either. I'm just the pilot responsible for this machine. I feel like I'm the owner because I take care of it as if it were mine, but it's not mine. Okay, it belongs to some businessmen from Belo Horizonte and I fly for them, alright? So today I went to Escarpas. I'm coming back to Belo Horizonte. Tomorrow there's another mission at 7 a.m. On Saturday, I'll probably come back here to Escarpas. So my routine is usually on weekends. I go more often, okay? Ah, Romulo, so how do you get paid? Is it by flight? Is it by hour? In my case, I'm hired, so I get paid monthly, okay? I get paid per month. Ah, but you didn't fly on Monday, you didn't fly on Tuesday. It doesn't change. My salary stays the same. Ah, you flew every day of the month. It doesn't change. My salary stays the same, okay? A lot of people have questions about that. Ah, so how do I become a helicopter pilot? It's a profession that's in demand, yes. Nowadays, there's a lot of demand for helicopter pilots, okay? Are there not enough helicopter pilots in the market? I've been saying this for 2 years now, that this was going to happen, and it did. Okay? Belo Horizonte keeps getting more machines, more helicopters keep arriving, and pilot training has kind of stalled. Why? BH doesn't have a school for helicopter pilots, only for airplane pilots. There used to be one in Pará de Minas, not anymore. There used to be one in Contagem, not anymore either. So for someone to get trained, they have to go to São Paulo, Santa Catarina, or Rio de Janeiro. Those are the places where there are pilot training schools. The average training time is about 2.5 years. You can get licensed to work as a pilot, but there are several stages you have to go through. If you want to know more details, check it out. On the helicopter pilot map, I'll leave the QR code here and also the link in the comments. There I give a step-by-step guide on how to become a helicopter pilot. A lot of people have questions, but if you go to my channel and watch all the videos, you'll understand what you need to do. But since there are a lot of videos, I summarized it in the helicopter pilot map. There's a part there that's step-by-step, which is an online course. You'll take it and you'll understand if this course is for you or not. Yeah, it's there inside the map too. For you who are already a pilot and still haven't managed to enter the market, for you who are studying to become a pilot, it's interesting to be in there. There's also a community where I give opportunities to the students. Sometimes taking an empty leg flight like this one with me, getting to know hangars, meeting people, networking and so on. Right now there's going to be a go-kart race for the students of the Pilots Map in Betim, so if you want to be part of this environment, join the Pilots Map. It's worth it, okay? I'm going to go in soon, here at Terminal Belo Horizonte, through Itaúna, Terminal Belo Horizonte, which should change soon. Some changes are going to be made here at Terminal Belo Horizonte due to the heavy movement of aircraft, especially rotary wing, okay? So they should change some things here at the terminal, some new frequencies, some new corridors, some new requirements. Anyway, Belo Horizonte is growing a lot. Aviation in Belo Horizonte is huge. Thank God that's good for us. Now I transferred, changed frequency. Now I have to coordinate on this frequency. Papa Romeo Oscar, India Oscar. Entering the gate Itaúna bought from Garapé at 5,500 feet. Great, I've already done my coordination here. Here, I don't need to talk to air traffic control because I'm not in a controlled area, okay? Here, it's just a frequency for the Belo Horizonte corridors. What are corridors? Corridors are like avenues, air avenues. Here in Belo Horizonte, we have air avenues, which are airplane corridors and helicopter corridors. Okay, so am I inside the airplane corridor? Ah, but I know a helicopter can't fly in an airplane corridor, right? It's not a problem, okay? It's not a problem. Usually we fly a little lower and then fly below the corridors, but I like to fly a little higher. So I'm here inside the airplane corridor. There's no problem at all, as long as I do my coordination, just like it was done here. Now, talking about where I am and where I'm going, okay. In 13 more minutes, we'll land at LBH, so just look at how much time we spend from here. Look, from the Itaúna Dam to LBH by helicopter, it's 13 minutes by car. If you leave LBH to come to Itaúna, it's at least 2 hours at least. So just see how the helicopter shortens the trip, right? It gives you time, and you decide what to do with that time it gives you. That's what will make the difference, whether you're going to spend it with your family, use it to work, or whatever. The helicopter is a fantastic tool, and nowadays business people, especially from Minas Gerais, have understood the usefulness of the helicopter. If you're a business person, if you're in the field, if you've ever thought about buying a helicopter or want to, I'll leave my Instagram here. Get in touch with me. I also have a consulting service which is for buying aircraft, okay? Because it's no use buying a helicopter just because you think it's nice. You're going to get frustrated. You have to buy a helicopter that meets your needs, that fits your missions, and that won't put you in a financial squeeze. The monthly cost of a machine like this, okay? There are several types of helicopters, different helicopters for different missions. So if I'm going alone, if I just need a helicopter for getting around the city, you'll use a cheaper helicopter. No, I need to fly on the weekend. I only go when it's full. I have 2 kids, a boy, a parrot, and a dog. You'll need a different helicopter, which is a bit more expensive. Its cost is a little higher, but it's the helicopter that will suit your needs. So anyway, a lot of things influence the choice of the machine. Let me talk a bit about flight planning as well. Today, this flight was scheduled for me to take off at 4 post-meridian from Belo Horizonte to Escarpas, okay? And I checked the forecast. There was a prediction of rain for the Escarpas region. So, because of the timing, I moved the flight up. It was supposed to take off at 4 post-meridian, but I took off at 2 post-meridian. So, I didn't catch any rain on the way there or on the way back. Today, the weather is wonderful. Look at BH, it's amazing. But there's a little bit of rain forecasted for later. I believe it's going to rain in some isolated areas, as has already happened here, but it's not going to pour down. The world in BH today is pretty calm. The weather is excellent. It's not very windy. The flight is stable. A lot of people ask if the helicopter shakes a lot. Sometimes it does. It depends on the time, okay? If you fly between noon and 3 p.m., that's when the helicopter shakes the most, because that's when the ground is hottest, right? So thermal currents rise, hit the helicopter, and the helicopter shakes. The hot air rises and shakes it a bit, but it's nothing serious. Yeah, it's a light shake. Now, strong winds, high temperatures and mountainous regions, then yes, it shakes a bit more. For those who aren't used to it, it can be a little scary. Not this machine though, because this machine is more robust, it's bigger. This one is an Airbus H125, a squirrel, so it doesn't feel as much. The wind, it doesn't feel the thermal currents as much, okay? It shakes much less than some other helicopter models. Passing here, Igarapé, making my coordination. Passing Igarapé, heading to Ibirite. Oscar Lingua Oscar.
4,800. How many minutes does the LBH increase by?
9 minutes. Minutes. Focus on this one. Which one am I going to film? Flew past LBH, lift Charles up. It's heavy here.
Even bought from a tuba, it's 4.6.
Do you remember that I told you a B-4 would arrive with me, that I was going to film it? He, Commander Robert, just confirmed it. He will arrive a little later than us, right? And I'll be able to film his landing there. He's on a B-4. Guys, we're approaching LBH here. I'm going to cross this mountain range. It's called Serra do Rola. Miss Belo Horizonte is all right here to my left. I passed through Ibirite. LBH is actually located in Nova Lima. So this area here is already the Nova Lima region, so I'm going to cross the mountain range here. This mountain range is pretty high, so when we go over it, it feels like we're flying really low, right? It's because it's really high. So, right here near LBH, I'm going to make my coordination. It's a bit windy, there's a little tailwind. Let's see how the approach is there. Coordination LBH, Oscar the Oscar, entering final on Whiskey Sector. Any aircraft LBH is Here, to my right, is Jardim Canada, which is a neighborhood here in Nova Lima. Okay? Nova Lima is on this side, Belo Horizonte is on that side. LBH, as I said, is located in the city of Nova Lima, which is my hometown. So, I'm already coming in here. In the end, look, LBH called me on the radio, man.
How many minutes are you from landing?
40 seconds.
So just do a circuit there, just so PVB can leave, because up here there's no spot.
Sure, I'll wait here, no problem. He's going to take off. Whiskey or Echo.
He's holding, but it's actually whiskey coming.
Alright, I'll wait here then. So guys, as you saw, there's a helicopter about to take off now, and it's exactly where I want to land, where I'm going to land, right? So they can put the helicopter in the hangar. So I have to wait. I'm going to wait. Which means to wait, to hold, to stand by. Here, the commander is going to take off and enter the Unimental Charlie corridors.
Vertical over Joatuba.
With the Pará de Minas approach. Since the wind is coming from Whiskey, right, which is west to east, I'm going to... Here, look. In the east... There, look, one is missing and I'm waiting. Okay, in the eco sector of LBH Oscar in, Oscar on standby.
Are you going to land on eco or alco?
Let's see, strong wind here coming from Whiskey.
Okay, I'll also take number 2 on eco.
Alright there. So guys, there's a helicopter taking off here. It's about to take off now, Commander Vinicius.
In Jardim Canada, that's where the takeoff will be. Alpha to Alpha is the thing. The Alpha. Bravo is on the wave, huh, ma'am?
Look over there. It just took off. The helicopter.
Took off from LBH to pass Alpha, that heading towards Recife de Fe. Casio?
801 Alpha 3 unavailable.
Landed. Alright, I'll pause at 3.
What's your position, Sarah Bravo, yours? I just passed the retreat here. I'm doing the... I'm not going command, thanks, I'll do it.
Final drop for the spot. 3 eco sector, Alpha.
LBA. Traffic 11 o'clock stay, altitude 0 miles.
It's on the ground, LBH for cut, Alpha here.
Eco approaching LBH Sierra Bravo.
All done, guys, we've landed.
The runway is clear there, Romulo.
Robert is clear, but Papa Victor Bravo is starting takeoff. Wait a little bit.
Calm down, wait in sector echo of LB8.
So there's another helicopter approaching here, guys. I told them to hold because there's a helicopter taking off right now. So as you can see, the traffic here has increased a lot, just like I mentioned earlier in the video. Here at LBH especially, it's the only heliport here in Belo Horizonte. It's LBH, so the traffic is really heavy.
Papa Victor Bravo, engine 1 started. We'll begin takeoff through the UISC sector.
Look over there, it's a helicopter taking off right now.
Well guys, did you see Commander Robert's approach? I almost couldn't film it. I had to wait here, but everything worked out. I landed. Now the commander has landed. He's going to disembark the passengers and leave, and I'm going home too. Alright, I'm going to get the helicopter ready so I can get out. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm leaving LBH. It's already getting dark. After the flight, I refuel the machine and monitor the fueling process. Then you have to wait, put the machine away in the hangar, leave everything ready, ready for the next flight, because we can be called at any moment. So I leave the machine ready. It's already stored away. Now I'm finally going home. Take care, everyone. Don't forget, leave your like for me and leave your comment too. If you like this video and have any suggestions for videos you're interested in, okay? Take care, God bless, I'm out.